darkness truly falls, all we have left is what is inside us, inside our minds and inside our souls. Imagination turns to fantasy, while these fantasies become obsessions. So hungry, I wished to believe what I could not, that there was something other than this side. For this reality had become something so frightening, I would hunt anything to help keep my foe segregated from what I wanted to envision. My search was then on. On some of my adventures, I would hear tales of people so afraid of this villain that they had taken their own lives. The one-way ticket charged to the cart of despair had taken them to that place I heard so much about. There were others, whom I grew fond of, that at first willingly, then dependently, gave their minds, gave their souls, to anything that will assist in their escape of this prison we call reality. A war waged and fought in and throughout each day almost tirelessly. Such pride these ones must have to fight for what they most desire. Like the girl whom sometimes goes by the name of Junkie or Whore. This girl who finds her gateway to the other side through a simple injection, a main line to her soul. Her eyes then become the key to this portal. No wonder the length she takes to obtain this tiny miracle. For what she submits herself to is not truly what is, right? Obvious simplicity her answer to the riddle is. The same could be said for this man you may have given titles such as drunk, bum, an Indian, or uncle, the drunk Indian bum.
What the fuck are you doing in August?
Well, I'm going to Ottawa. I want to kill the Prime Minister.
I'll pay you for
Because
that.
he's smoking pot, I want to smoke pot too.
This warrior may be just a little battle-ridden. Such valor! Through my travels, I've even heard of religions where certain people have devoted their entire lives to prove to themselves that this really only is an illusion, this life, this reality. Are they onto something, I ask myself, as I witness acts of superhuman capability performed by these entities, or so-called men of devotion? Then there are those precious few who have the gift of not needing an ally of any kind to reach one's own gateway. Strange how so many of these gifted come together, live together, in places we call hospitals and asylums, their key ripped away with the swallow of a pill. To rob them of this is a true crime. Is this because we want to protect the gifted? Or are the ones who are truly afraid the ones to silence the truth that has been known to most? Fuck these censors named John or Mark, middle-aged with too much money. Do these men not also search relentlessly for their own key? Links like lust, power, and greed make them think themselves as gods. Till that fateful day when he's caught with our junkie friend in Motel Roach by other men in different suits, black uniforms with badges of brass. Oh, don't worry, our junkie still obtained her key. Her prophecy is fulfilled for another day. But this godly man will discover his own hell is but a barred door away. Who will tell this man that the very truth he silences will also set him free? Irony, opposite effects. Another tale shared with me on another intergalactic search for the truth. The other end of the spectrum, the yang to the yin. Every thought, every action. There is always the exact opposite at that very moment, somewhere. Maybe not in a universal aspect, maybe not even in a global one either. But what if it was just in front of you, looking back through the reflection of the water? What looks back is never exact. Is this the gateway, I ask, as I study what looks back? Then it reveals the truth that I searched through the stars and galaxies to find. The images appear as my eyes prepare for enlightenment. Through the reflection, I see the girl junkie.
Beautiful.
So beautiful.
Loved.
So loved.
Happy.
So happy. The drunk is strong,
General.
proud and dignified, leading his army against the evils that haunt him. And of course our censor,
Bastard.
reptilian in appearance, slithering in and between the dirty rocks, afraid of this world, for he is now the prey. Hungry for more, I plunge myself toward this gateway. The images race toward me faster as I gain speed. Then silence. I feel lost. There is nothing. So cold. A hand reaches out and takes mine. I feel warmth as I leave the body that now floats in the water. I have found it. At last.
Yeah. Woo. I woke up this morning and my eyes were open, yo. What does that mean? You know what that means? It means I'm alive. Yeah. I'm alive. I can't believe my eyes are open and I'm looking at the sky. Like a surprise, I've been given this lyricism to open your eyes. It's the words I play with, using wordplays to say it that be casting your favorites, casting away the pitiful emotions of pivotal moments. When you're defeating our needy, I'll be feeding our needy, bleeding blood to the page with knowledge and lyrics for you to hear it. Channeling signals to spirits with my spirit embedded in Mother Earth's domain. God's breath blows winds to change the weather, the better temperatures and calendars past days slowly fade away. It's time to look beyond the superficial foundations created by men who take for the riches. I'm away from my riches, directed derivatives, inhibited for you to see deep in my mental with consequential evidence.